What is going on, guys? Grip Tire Game here, back with another video. And in this video, guys, we are going to be customizing my stepdad's truck fleet. Now, of course, I don't know what kind of truck he likes the most, because there's Vivo, Peterbilt, and Kenworth out there. So we are going to go ahead and do that. But first, I'm going to get a refill on my drink, and then we'll start.
Is that up?
Yeah.
Alright. What did you guys fix?
I fixed grilled cheese. It smells better upstairs.
It was really greasy. I thought
Yeah, it was very greasy and buttery, but it was great. Okay, so now I just need to do all of this. Now, of course, he doesn't know that I have the Stripes DLC pack, so this is going to be something new for him. Ooh, waves. Ooh, hot rod. Shoot, he might actually just like a hot ride. I didn't know that we had the hot ride, guys. I didn't know. These are not mods, by the way. Mount Rushmore, that is funny. Torn metal. Ooh. That I like. I like that. Cowboys. Buffalo. That is not bad at all, man. Alright, so I'm going to customize Hot Ride for him. He said that he wanted a black outline, but he wanted a gray truck. Gray, white, and black. Come on, let's get him kind of a grayish. There we go. And then this can be black. Yeah, now that's what I like, guys. Now that looks sharp. Look at that, guys. Alright, so this is what his truck fleet is going to... This is actually his truck that I'm going to customize first. You know what? Actually, I don't think you could have that on the other one, so I'm just going to go ahead and go with the Stripes DLC. Because I know that it works for everything. Now, this is not a Stripes, part of the Stripes DLC, although it is nice, but it is not. I like it how I could change the color on this. Now let's go with the gray, maybe for that. White for that maybe. And then black outlines. Black outlines. Maybe he might like that. I don't know. This is Aurora, guys, so I don't know. But we'll find out later. Because he's not coming down here, I don't think. So... Alright, so let's customize this truck, guys. Usually it takes me about a good 10 minutes to customize a good truck. So let's get him some good hood mirrors and Let's go with, I want to type in his name. That is my name. This is a co-driver's plate, but I don't know, so I'm just going to let him decide on what he wants to do. Now, of course, we're going to give him some nice chromed wheels from Roadmaster. Okay, it's not. Mine is shadow, so it's kind of a bit of a habit for me right now. Let's see. Let's get them dynamic. Maybe that might look good. No, standard looks good. Alright, nuts. Let's go with chrome. Chrome nuts. And let's get him a nice star chromed hubcap. Maybe that might look. Yeah, that looks pretty good. A star chromed hubcap, guys. And of course, all the money goes to me and everyone else. So pretty much we all share the same money. No one gets more, no one gets less, except for the employees. Okay, so oval side panels actually kind of bring out that kind of color texture thing. Probably plastic would look good because then it could bring out the gray, I think. Because if you bring out the exclusive, it just brings in the white on the lower half, which I think it needs more gray, kind of chromy kind of thing. So let's get him Mirror's Duty. Okay, it's already on Mirror's Duty, which is great. So now, let's go ahead and customize the back wheels here. And we had standard up front, so we'll stay with standard. And then premium. No, you know what? Let's go with Aerial. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe that just might. I mean, seriously, look. That don't even. It don't even look right, guys. For a semi. I mean, look at that back wheel, guys. I just customized. That don't even look right. That does not look right at all. So, you know what? Let's go with dynamic. No, you know what? We can't even see it as because of the arrow. So let's go ahead and go with exclusive chrome. There we go, guys. That looks better. That looks a whole lot better. Rear rim, we'll go with standard. Rear tires, Roadmaster. And then we'll go with the nuts of chrome. Hub cover. Exclusive chrome, there we go. And then the back, why don't we actually have white mud flaps? That looks nice. That really does look nice. Exhaust. We could have that. We could have double. Or we could have one underneath the engine. I think the double kind of makes it really look like a semi, to be honest. Okay. So let's work on the top here. Okay. Beacons. I'm not going to give them my mods just in case if something happens. So double radiant would be good. That's probably the only beacon that you could have in the game. Okay, I think that's a pretty good looking thing, guys. To be honest, I think it looks really good right now. I think it is pretty darn shiny good kind of thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and go inside here. And what is that? Is that mirrors? Yeah, that's the main mirrors. Okay. Let's go in with the steering wheel here. Let's go with Peterbilt Platinum. And then we'll go with a chrome. He is right-handed, so we'll go up here and go with chrome. Add a little chrome ball on there, and then confirm that. Alrighty, so there we go. Alright. So there's the truck, guys. Now, of course, I put in the best engine for heavy hauling and everything else. So this is an online truck purchase, so I should be good to go. And let's go ahead and purchase it. And we'll put it in, no, not Phoenix, he's in Las Vegas. And we'll go ahead and store that there. And now we are going to go ahead and show him that. But first, let's go ahead and get the employees set up. So let's go ahead and get Volvivo on the line here. And because there's only one Volvivo that I saw, so let's go ahead and buy that online. Because right now I'm in the middle of a load, so which I got about 25 hours left to play for that load, so I gotta book it. I have a day left in the game. Okay, so I think this one right here would be good. So let's go ahead and customize configuration. Alright, so this is for one of his employees, guys. This is for one of his employees. And of course, let's go ahead and go with the cabin. Alright, now we can put in a day cab, we can put a 730. But the 730 would be like that, so I am going to put in the 780 for that. And I'm going to get me a blanket because I am freezing. It is a bit cold down here. Okay. Now. Whew, man. Alright, so we want to make sure that they can haul heavy cargo. Because, hello, you want to haul heavy cargo, have good maneuverability, have good hills transversal, and uneven terrain throughout that for a good safety driver. So let's go ahead and put a long 6x4 300-gallon tank in there. So now let's work on underneath the hood here with the engine. We have the 600 horsepower. This is the maximum that I can go. Now, of course, we can go up to 600. Basically, these two are the same engines. Nothing else, but just two different dealers. Now, of course, we could put in the Volvivo D16 550. But, of course, then we can't haul heavy cargo, so we'll keep it just like that. And let's go ahead and work on that. There we go. Okay, so the Eaton FL22E 318B VXPR is good for that. Now, of course, if we just put in a bad transmission, guys, they won't be doing good. So we'll go ahead and do it just like that. Now the interior, let's go with Elite because, you know, we're doing good like that. We're doing good. Alright, now paint job, of course, we have to get the right paint colors. So, now of course for each truck it's different. So, Burning Skull, I don't use Burning Skull for Volvivo. But I do, however, that one looks nice. That one looks really nice. However, the SEAL team. Woohoo! That is not a mod, guys. That is actually with the game. So we have Aurora, I believe? Yes, we do. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. White, I think, and then gray. No, it was the other way around. Yeah, okay. And then a black outline. There we go. So it is just like that guy. Alright. Okay. Now accessories. Now we can work on the accessories now that the paint job is done. So let's go ahead and work on the front bumper. We can put on an oversized load, but let's work on the bumper first. So let's see here. We can do a bumper classic. We can do a bumper chromed. I think a bumper chromed actually looks pretty dang good. Bumper chrome 2. Bumper chrome 3. Okay, so the bull bar, we could have a big bull bar black. We could have a bull bar big and a big bull bar small. Now the small is just small. That's about all I could say about that. Now the oversized load. If we did have the oversized load, we would have to remove the bull bar. So I think that would be fun. Now the grill, we could have the classic or we could have the chrome. I think the classic would look good for this build. Bug deflector, let's go ahead and have a metal deflector that surrounds that area there. And of course we'll put on the warning flags because, you know, if you ever are hauling heavy cargo, you need to make sure that you have the warning flags on. Okay, so let's go ahead. And now let's put on the front mirrors. Let's have a good left and a right mirror. Left and right, and then we'll go with main mirrors. We'll go with mirrors duty because these need to be on the duty. They need to have duty. Alrighty, they need to be on good duties. Alright, cabin lights with the chrome stripe. There we go. Light bar with the 6, so we'll go ahead and put on those. These are all mods except for a few of them. Alrighty. There we go. We got that done. Now, I guess, what is this? Main mirrors. Yeah, we already got that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the passenger side mirror 2, where you can barely see it, but it's there. Okay, now let's go with door handles. Let's go with painted chrome. And then we'll go and start on the tires. Let's go ahead and get Roadmaster on there with some front rims. Standard, of course. We had standard the last time. Nuts, we had chromed. And then hub cover, we had a star chromed. And that looked pretty sharp, guys. That really did look pretty sharp. Look at that. Look at that, guys. That looks pretty dang sharp, if I do say so myself. Alright, side skirts. Let's go ahead and work on the side skirts here. Alright. Now, we could have the basic, or we could have the standard. I think the standard looks pretty dang good. Here's the standard from your guys' point of view. Alrighty, now let's go on with the basic. Basically nothing, it just cuts off the back end there. So I would say let's go with standard. However, this kind of leaves us open for something, which is mud guards. Which we could have our own little mud guards if we wanted to. I think the mud guards might look good with that, because you kind of have the little tank. Instead of it being blocked, you know, we can have it a little bit open. Rear tires, Roadmaster. And then rear rim, we'll go ahead and have standard, just like all the other ones. Nuts, we'll have chrome. Hub cover, we'll have an exclusive chrome. That seems good. And of course, this actually goes on both sides there. Alrighty. exclusive from. Alrighty, so now let's work on the back here. Let's go ahead and get the exhaust. We'll go ahead and keep double exhaust. Some bug reflectors. There we go. That kind of gives us a little rubber latex, kind of rubber. I want to say latex, but kind of puts us right there, kind of thing there. And then up top, we'll go ahead and put on some beacons, some double radiant, because that is actually from the original game. So just in case if my mods did not want to work, or if they were updating, that would be okay. So let's go ahead and work on the mud flaps. We have long, we have advanced, and we have standard. Standard kind of looks pretty good for this truck, I think. But of course it's not up to me. But I'm just giving them accessories, making them actually look cool and better. So I think the steering wheel kind of matches with the dashboard. So we'll leave that alone. Unless if you want to go with that, which is just a black, which they both really go together. So, in fact, let's go ahead and put in a wooden little thing for the steering wheel, little thing there. Alrighty, and now we have a Volvivo V&L 780 from the series. This is going to be around $212,500. Not bad, not bad. I mean, usually my truck's the most expensive one because it is a modified version. It's custom. So there you go, guys. So we'll go ahead and purchase that. Alrighty, and we'll go ahead and go to Las Vegas here. And we'll go ahead and store something there. Alrighty, so let's go to Kenworth. We haven't got a Kenworth yet. My dad does not like Kenworth. He likes Peterbilt more. But he said that he wanted a combination, so we'll go ahead and buy online. Because I don't feel like traveling, clear down there when I'm on a load. Alrighty, so Kenworth. Here we are. So, you want the best of the best Kenworth. So, we'll go ahead and go to the next page. Alrighty, so we have a mid-roof sleeper and a high-rise sleeper. I think we're done with high-rise. We'll go with mid-roof sleeper. If I could load it, we'll show you guys the pictures. There's one. There's two. Okay, so we have those two kinds. Now, of course, we already have these kind of little oval kind of shapes, but I guess let's go ahead and get one of the 900 studio sleepers of this. So the only thing that really makes these different is their chassis and their engines. So we'll go ahead and get a black one and customize that one. Now this is the truck that I think that I have personally. So let's go ahead and go with cabin. Let's go with a studio sleeper. I'm tired of that little dome up top there. I'm tired of that little dome. Because you can't always go with a little dome. You want to make sure that you have a good customization kind of option. So let's go with the engine. Let's go with King of the Hill, where it can go uphill pretty well and maxes out your heavy cargo and hill transversal. And of course, we'll keep the Eaton FO22E3118B VXPR, is because that, number one, it has 18 speeds, basically 18 gears. Retarder ratios are 14.40 through 0.73, and the differential is 3.25. So it ain't that bad. Unlike other ones that I have seen. Okay, so this is what this truck is going to be hauling, is mainly heavy cargo and everything else with it. So far, basically, that's all. So let's go ahead and customize this truck here. Oh, gotta get my leg through. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and go with classic interior. Sure. Keep it classic. Alright, now we have this divided one, which just has a boring 2 shades of green or whatever, and you could basically have it like a checkered flag if you wanted to. And this is actually the original paint job for this. So let's go ahead and go with the one that we've been using, which is Aurora. This little kind of Mac kind of color McDonald's from back in the day. So I think this is supposed to be white. This is supposed to be gray. This is supposed to be black. And this is supposed to be black. Okay, so there we go. This is what it's going to be looking like for that. Alright, so oh, now don't feel overwhelmed with accessories. Really, it's just the same stuff all around. So front mirrors, we'll go ahead and make them look like a boss here. We don't want to give away all my secrets. So, alright, now let's get the metal deflector. That will kind of keep the bugs out of your face. Front banner, we could actually have an oversized load. Only Kenworth can do this. So the bumper quarterback, this is that. And front banner, we could actually have that over it, which is nice. Kenworth is the only one that can do that. So that's why I chose Kenworth, is because of just that little details. It's always the little details that are great. So let's go ahead and put on the warning flags, because this guy definitely will be hauling some heavy loads, guys. This guy will definitely be doing that. Alright, now the sun visor. It makes you look mad. Looks like a mad trucker. Horns. We already got some good horns. I think they're super horns. Yeah, the super roar, which they will actually sound like... Oh, crap, I can't do it. But anyways, this is what it's going to look like, guys. This is the trailer that I actually have right now on me. So that's what it's going to look like as one of my trailers, which is great. It's really, really great. So we'll go ahead and take off the trailer and go back to the customization. Sun visor, cabin lights. Okay, so the cabin lights, I think we're good on cabin lights. They're actually, his cabin lights are, let me see here, what are they? They're not aluminum Mark 1. They're aluminum Mark 2, which is kind of an overly kind of horny kind of thing, and not that kind of horny. Alright, so let's go ahead and put on these lights here. The aluminum Mark II, which I kind of like these lights. These lights are kind of a bit cool. So give me just a minute and I will do that. I wish that I could just do it all the way around, but you know, it doesn't, like the tires. Wants you to customize, because really some semis actually have 2 different kind of light fixtures on them. I have seen one of them that has done that, like it would have one aluminum Mark, then it would have aluminum chrome, or both 2 different types of aluminum Mark. Alright, so there we go, we have that done there, and then we can go ahead and we can put on a beacon. We'll go with double radiant. And then we could have a turbo wing, which kind of does it pretty cool. So we'll keep a turbo wing on there for Dad, kind of keeping it chromy all throughout there. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and we can have basic air filters or air filters with lights. I think the air filters with lights kind of make it kind of look cool. So the front tires, of course, everyone knows what front tires I'm putting on for them. As the standard. The nuts would be chrome. The hub cover would be a star chrome. And then continuing in the back here, we are going to have some Roadmaster. And then rear rim will have standard. And then the nuts, chrome. And then the other nut hub cover, which would be exclusive chrome, kind of giving it that chrome kind of look. Alrighty, and then we'll go over here, and then Roadmaster. Roadmaster is a good brand for the game, although I prefer Vortex, but Roadmaster is pretty good. They do pretty good on there. Alright, so now, of course, we're going to have the white kind of mud flaps, or we could have the SCS kind of mud flaps, kind of make it unique, or the chrome. You know what? Let's keep it with the chrome. You know what? Actually, let's go with white mud flaps because my build is actually with the chrome. We don't want to give away all my secrets now, do we? So let's go ahead and what is that? Oh, exhaust. We could have plain stacks, or we could have just the standard exhaust. I'm going to put on the plain stacks. Kind of do it like that. And then the club panels, almost forgot about those. We'll have that kind of matching these up here. Alrighty, so we have all that. Now let's go ahead and go in the accessories bar. Go down here where it says Kenworth there. Steering wheel, let's go with the Kenworth Classic. And then let's go on the right bottom hand corner and put in a carbon one. No, chrome. Let's put in a chrome one, kind of making it look good. Carbon is what I have, is because my truck is actually black and red. So kind of keep, well, it's black and gold with a hint of white. Kind of keeping it shiny. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this not in Prim. It's in Las Vegas. Las Vegas. Come on, Las Vegas. There we go. So alrighty, there we go. Now we have something good for us. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and grab another Kenworth. And let's go ahead and customize the high rise. Might as well do that. Alright, so the cabin, let's get a mid-roof sleeper. Just because I feel like a mid-roof sleeper would be appropriate for the age group. And then chassis. We'll go ahead and do that. And then let's go with the engine. And of course, we want to make sure that this guy can haul heavy cargo just like everyone else. So we're going to put in a 600 horsepower, 447 kW. I think that's kilowattage. Or something like that. I don't know. And then 1,200 RPMs. 200 or 2,050 pounds of a Cummins IS X15 600 engine. Transmission, of course, we're keeping with the same transmission because everyone needs to, you know, have that kind of transmission if they are going to be in this. Now, this is something that I think Peterbilt. Is this Peterbilt? Yeah, this is Peterbilt. It looks like a Peterbilt. No, it's Kenworth. Never mind. This is something that Kenworth also only does have, which is more customization options. So I think you guys would be better if we went over here. Okay, so pay attention to the lower bottom door. So you can have the diamond, or you can have the gray vintage interior. I think the diamond does look nice with the tan. However, the yellow is not staying. So Let's go ahead. Oh, sunny yellow. No, thank you. Hot rod paintable. Oh man, guys, that looks so sharp. But too bad that we cannot have that. We are going with Aurora, and that is final. Okay, so let's go ahead and customize this to be white. This to be gray. And then this one to be black, and the other one to be black with a black outline. There we go. So, there we go. Now, bull bar extra large, of course. We are going to have that. Front banner. I don't think you could have the oversized load on this one, on this build. So we'll go ahead and just skip it and move on. Bug deflector. We want a metal deflector sharp, where it is actually sharp. Just kidding. I don't know. And then we'll go with the old kind of classic kind of look to this, guys. We'll go ahead and put on the circles because I think the square ones we've been using too much. So let's go ahead and put on the front flags there. Main mirrors, let's go with exclusive, you know, kind of matching the mirrors in the front there. Let me get a sip of water. Okay. Yeah, my throat is like dry. Okay. Okay, chrome sun visor sharp. There we go. That kind of looks sharp. Now, of course, we get out of the visor lux where it's just a little bit skinnier, but I think the fatter the better. Alrighty, so now let's go ahead and go up here where the beacon is, and we'll go with double radiant. Alrighty. Now we're getting somewhere, guys. So let's go ahead and go with the front tires. Roadmaster. Front rim, let's go with the standard, of course. Nuts is chrome. Hub cover is a star chrome. And then we can go over here and do these tires. So, Roadmaster. Standard. Chrome. Hub cover. Exclusive cream. Hey. And I'm a wee bit Irish. Okay. And then we can go with and then we'll go with that. The nuts. And then the hub, which is exclusive chrome. Okay, there we go. And then we'll go with the side skirts. Standard. That actually kind of looks nice, guys. Is because you have the little stairs there. Just in case we need to get back there. Or you could have just the boring one with the boring stairs. Or you could have the standard classic sky skirts. Which I think that one actually will do because it kind of matches the gray a bit. Now let's go ahead and go with the exhaust. You know what? Let's have a dual stack. No, actually, let's get a single exhaust. Single exhaust probably would look nice for this. Kenworth here. Yeah, that looks pretty great. Okay, now I think we're done. No, we gotta get the doors. Door handles. Let's go with the door handle standard. And then let's go with accessories on the inside. And let's go ahead and go with the steering wheel. Exclusive. And let's go with the lower right hand corner. Or left hand corner. And let's put in a wood one. Just because there is some wood in here. Okay, kind of matching the old place there. Purchase it. Put it up in Las Vegas. Alright, so now we gotta get one more Peterbilt. We gotta get a Peterbilt, and then I think we're done, and then we can move on to trailers. So there's one Peterbilt that we actually have to buy, and that will be dun 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 dun. And it is not going to be a dome. It is actually going to be more of a square one this time. Oh. And then after this, I'm going to stretch. Dear Lord. Okay. We'll have. Oh, man. We could have the 389 Ultra Cab Sleeper. That's the one that we are going to get of Peterbilt. Customized configuration. Okay, the red is actually kind of looking nice. We have the low roof or the Ultra Cab. I think the Ultra Cab would do fine. 300 gallons of that. And then we'll go with King of the Hill. Transmission, Eaton, of course, the one that we've been always having. Premium Ultra Ride. No, let's go with the normal Ultra Ride there. Paint job. Of course, everyone knows the paint job. We're getting dun 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 Aurora. And then we'll go ahead and go with white. Gray. Black. And then black. Oh my gosh. Alright, so now we can go ahead and start customizing again. So we'll go ahead and add a little smiley face on that bumper. And then we'll go ahead and get the front banner. You know what? Let's just have an oversized load on this. I think the oversized load does matter on this one, actually. This is going to be so good. And then we'll have the grill exclusive where you actually have the old original lights. They have added that there, guys. So you have the basic one, the 2018 version, and then you have the like 1990 to 2001 kind of version there. My kind of age group there. Alrighty, so let's get a normal metal deflector here. And then let's go ahead and work on the tires. The tires is what I find the most annoying, guys, is because then you just have to do it over and over. You just know what you're doing. So, alright, Star Chrome. Here we go. Nuts. I've actually felt a Star Chromed one there, guys. I've actually felt that. Roadmaster. And then rear rim, we'll go with standard. And then we'll go with exclusive chrome. And then nuts, we'll go with chrome. And then rear tires, we'll go with Roadmaster. And then rear rim, we'll go with standard. And then we'll go with the nuts of chrome. And then we'll go with the hub cover to be exclusive chrome. And then in the back, we're not going to have them white, but we're going to have them black standard mud flaps like that. Alright, so now the mud guards, I could actually disinstall them if I wanted to. Oh my gosh, where'd they go? So that's where they went. They went away. Now let's get a turbo wing, man. We need a good turbo wing on there. And then let's go ahead and get double radiant beacons. Oh, it's not compatible? Well, shoot, then forget it. Alright, then we'll go with the horn. Adaptor. And let's just go with super roar, super roar, super roar. Alrighty, and then we'll go with cabin lights. There we go. It's already installed with the cabin lights there. Not bad at all. Alrighty. Although I would love to install the big T kind of mod for that, but I'm not going to share that. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and go with the side skirts. Chrome turbo side skirts I think would look nice for this. Alrighty, and then, oh, we forgot something. We forgot the sun visor. There we go. Sun visor spike, I think, is the most maddest looking one ever. Just look at it, guys. I mean, it's so mad at us. So mad. Okay. There we go. We got ourselves a mad looking semi there. And then a premium ultra ride. No, let's go with a normal one. And you know what? Let's go with the left hand and actually have this red. Confirm. Purchase. And then Las Vegas. And that is the last truck. Now we have to hire 4 drivers. We have to hire 4 different drivers for those 4 different trucks. Alright, so now that we have that, that is a wrap for you guys. And of course, oh man, I gotta show this video to my daddy and see what he thinks, and then we'll be set. So anyways, peace out, guys. And like I said, I'm going to be stretching, bro. Like, I'm going to be stretching. Took us a good, 50 minutes for about 5 trucks, guys. That is a new record for me. That is a new record. Oh, man. So anyways, peace out.